Greetings from Cornwall. And when in Cornwall, what is the beer of choice? Well, it has to be this little beauty. This is a Korev Cornish lager, but what's it going to be like? Keep on watching to find out. Welcome back to Rocker's Beer Review. Here we are in the beautiful Cornish coast, here on my holidays, and well, I haven't been doing that many beer videos recently, just been sort of chilling out and kicking back, but I thought I'd do one now in these beautiful surroundings. I've got the lake here, I've got all this sort of grounds. It's a beautiful, beautiful place. And when in Cornwall, if anyone has been to Cornwall, they will probably have seen this beer, Korev. I mean, yes, you could probably get it outside of Cornwall, and I'm sure supermarkets do it, but here it's everywhere. It's in all the supermarkets. It's certainly a big sort of beer that is promoted. You get it on draft in a lot of bars, and it's generally a lot of people really like it. But I thought I'd do a review today because obviously I'm in my summer of lagers, so let's crack this beer open. In fact, before we crack it open, let's see what it's all about. So it's, as I said, it's born in Cornwall. It's a 4.8% lager. That's what it says on the bottle. Let's crack it open, get it in the glass, see what it looks like, see what it tastes like. We've got a pretty sort of poor glass. You know, you never get the greatest glasses when you go on holiday. But let's give it a good sort of lively pour and see what we get in the glass. Bottle there. Well, beer in a glass, surprisingly enough, it looks like a lager. It's very carbonated, lots of bubbles going up there. We've got a ice white head. It's quite light, looks like a very sort of light sort of beer. Bubbles are slowly moving up there, and the head dissipates quite quickly. Now, I have had a few of these recently since I've been here, and I've noticed that the head does not stick around much. We've got literally a finger of head, and that soon disappears. Let's see what the smells are like. The aroma, that's the proper word. So I've been so out of practice that I forget all the lingo. Yeah, we got malts. We've got a very light, crisp sort of aroma. It doesn't smell anything out of the ordinary. It hasn't got any sort of citrus notes. It's a very sort of malty, but not overly malty, but a very crisp, clean sort of aroma. It smells pretty good. So it tastes like. Cheers, everyone. Again, quite malty in the flavour, but quite light. There's a nice little sort of sweetness in there as well. It's a very good lager. Is it a great lager? It doesn't really do anything different. Does it remind me of any other sort of well-known lagers? Not really. It's a very sort of light, sort of almost like a Scandinavian type. I mean, when I first saw this beer, and I thought, oh, that's funny. That sounds very sort of Icelandic or something like that. The word Korev. I'm sure it will tell me what it actually means. But I thought, yeah, I thought at first it was from Iceland or somewhere like that. And it has that sort of flavour, you know, of those sort of Scandinavian beers, those very sort of, very light, crisp sort of beers. And that's exactly what this has. It's not got loads of complexity. It's got lots of carbonation. It's the sort of beer that you drink in the summer because that's what it is. The carbonation is quite prickly and quite fierce, and that sort of cuts through any of the thirst that you've got. You're not really left with oodles of flavour. It's just a very refreshing beer. And it's the sort of beer that, yeah, I like to drink it here in the Cornish sunshine, but would I want to drink it in a sort of the northwest winter? Probably not. It doesn't. It just wouldn't feel right for me. And this is about a beer that is all about that sort of refreshment. It's all about summer. It's all about sitting on the beach, sort of chilling out, having a sort of nice ice cold beer. I'm not really thinking too much about the flavour and what it's all about. And that's what this is about. So if you're in Cornwall, give it a try. If you've had it before, let me know what you think. You know, is this just like a bit of a Cornwall branding exercise where people go, oh, a Cornish beer, I'm going to have to try that. St Austell is the brewery, not a million miles from where I am here on the Lizard. And And I expect, as you say, it's everywhere here in Cornwall. Everywhere you look, you see it. All the supermarkets have got it. Got it at the front of their supermarkets. They really push this one, and they really try and get. I mean, it's great that the big supermarkets are supporting the sort of Cornish breweries. But I just wonder whether it is it a great beer? I mean, it's cold, it's wet, it's refreshing, but it ain't going to win any sort of great lager awards. It's not craft lager, I wouldn't say. It just hasn't got anything enough to it in terms of flavour. But, you know, support Cornish breweries, support Cornwall, because it's a fabulous place. This week it's been tremendous weather-wise, and I'm going to chill out and have a few more. I've got another Cornish beer that I've seen here that I've picked up in the supermarket as well, which I thought, yeah, I'm going to try that, because that's another sort of Cornwall, so that'll be coming soon. But I'm kicking off my Cornwall series with Korev. Let me know in the comments what you think of it, if you've had it before. And until the next one, you know what you're going to do. Keep on rocking.